Have you ever felt like you're paddling against the current, struggling to move forward in life? The stream meditation is a powerful tool for discovering the positive energy and joy that comes from going with the flow, based on the teachings of Abraham Hicks. So let's begin. Life is the stream. There is only one. And in this life on the stream, we are either going upstream against the current, or we are going with the natural flow downstream. And when we are paddling upstream and going against the current, things are tough. That's when we realize that we are in the bottom half of the emotional guidance scale. The emotional guidance scale starts with emotions like depression and goes all the way to bliss and joy. We can't jump from depression all the way to joy. That's where faith comes in. We take the first step even when we can't see the whole staircase. And in this case, we drop the oars. We realize that moving up the emotional guidance scale isn't about jumping from a negative emotion to a positive emotion. It's about relief. It's about feeling a little bit better than we did before. Understanding that life is the stream, and maybe now you're pointing your boat upstream and you're paddling really hard. Maybe it's time to drop the oars and float downstream. Maybe it's time to experience a life of ease and gentleness. Now just breathe. Let's go on a journey together. Imagine that you are walking toward the edge of a river. Your boat is there waiting for you. It's a beautiful boat. It's perfect for you. It has the most impressive oars, and you are ready. Move toward your boat. Climb in. And just for the sake of understanding the power of the stream, let's point our boat upstream against the current. The minute you get in and you put your oars in the water, it's time to paddle. You start to paddle upstream against the strong, fast-moving current. And at first you have this tenacity that says, I'm going to work really, really hard. I'm going to paddle. My arms are strong. My body is strong. I can do this. I can make everyone proud. I know that I can make it. So you paddle harder. And you paddle harder. But soon your muscles are getting sore. The current is so swift and heavy and strong that even paddling as hard as you can, you seem to not get anywhere. But you've got people along the shoreline, your parents. You might have siblings, children, or a partner. There might be coaches or teachers, friends or coworkers. You have people on the sidelines saying, keep on paddling, keep on paddling. You've got to keep working, you've got to keep working. And then there's this voice in your head. Somebody's gonna beat you. Someone is better at this than you. Paddle harder. Paddle harder. You've got to get that trophy. You've got to win that award. You've got to keep going and keep going and keep going. And as you continue to drive and move forward and people are shouting, hurry up, they're gaining on you. And even with that look of desperation, and your muscles are just screaming, that voice in your head says, you are not good enough. If you don't win, you are not good enough. You are not smart enough. You are not strong enough. You are not brave enough. You are going to lose. But then you look at your parents, and you look at your teachers, and you look at your friends, and they're all on the sidelines. And they're encouraging you. They're saying, hurry up, let's go. Keep paddling harder. Maybe there are people who are yelling at you. Maybe they're yelling insults at you, but you just keep on paddling. You just keep on paddling because we are taught that the harder we paddle and the harder we fight, the better we are and the more we are worth. And then the strangest thing happens. You're paddling so hard, and you notice that the person who is ahead of you, who is paddling even harder than you, who has the best oars, the one who has the best boat, you notice that they've dropped their oars. They've stopped struggling against the current, and you're still fighting. It's baffling. As their boat turns gently with the current, you notice that they lay down in their boat. They close their eyes and they have a small smile on their face. They have a look of relief. Confused, you watch the current gently guide their boat downstream with no struggle at all. At this moment, everything gets quiet. The screams from the sidelines, the insults in your head, everything gets quiet just for a moment. And you hear a strong, beautiful voice that says, "Go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Everything is okay. Just drop the oars." But then your persistent mind comes back into play and says, you can't drop those oars. You have to fight. You have to win. You have to try. What will people think of you? Who do you think you are? You have to push. You have to fight. You have to row harder and harder. You have to push. But do you? Couldn't you just rest? Fighting in your mind, you're still fighting the current, and you look around and there's yet another boat with another person who passes you who was also ahead of you. They've dropped their oars. You look in amazement. Their face is different. Their face has changed. They're actually smiling. They also have a look of relief. At this very moment, you turn your analyzer down and you allow yourself to drop your oars. The moment you drop those oars and you stop fighting the current, to your amazement, the current that you've been fighting all this time gently turns your boat. Still not sure, still not certain, you are still sitting up. But you notice that you feel relief. You notice that this feels better. The voice in your head is quieter, and all of a sudden, it doesn't matter what the people on the sidelines are saying to you. Making the decision to go with the flow, you notice another person who is still paddling upstream, and they are fighting the current. You look at their face. Their muscles are strained and their eyes are bulging. They are breathing so heavy. Tears are streaming down their face, and they are in so much pain. At that very moment, you lock their eyes, give them a nod, encourage them. It's okay. It's okay to drop your oars. And in this moment of relief, you lay back in your boat and you allow yourself to be carried gently down the stream. Everything slows down. You open your eyes and look at the beautiful blue sky, soft white clouds, and the incredible contrast from fighting the stream to this incredible feeling of relief. Turn down all the noise. Your body feels calm and at ease. Your breathing goes back to a deep, natural rhythm. And your eyes have time to focus on the beauty all around you. Listen to the calm waters that are just pushing you along. Sometimes the stream is fast. You hold on and it's exciting. Sometimes the stream is just a gentle lull and you sleepily move down the stream. Life is the stream. Choose relief. Enjoy the ride and know that everything that you have ever wanted, everything you love, everything you desire, everything you have put into your vortex of creation, every single thing that you have dreamed is waiting for you at the end of the stream. And the journey along the way is the most beautiful part. This is Sam. Know that I love you.